Looks like 4:30 on a Thursday is not a bad time to come to EPCOT Center. Look at how these new spires glisten with the sunset behind it. I don't typically come out to the parks at this time of the day, but I thought, you know what? Why not come out here, check out some amazing art, eat some delicious plant-based foods here at this festival, and possibly check out an amazing sunset. I just love Figment. That's an amazing Donald Duck. Okay, they say there are two kinds of people in the world. Those who go to the left at World Showcase and those who go to the right. So today we're going this way. I showed those new spires at the front of the park. I think they're called spires. That's one of many changes coming to all of the parks here at Walt Disney World. And I'm not sure what your opinion is of this, if you like the changes or not. I like the changes. I know the old pieces are very nostalgic, especially growing up as from a kid to now. It makes me think of a quote that Walt Disney said. He said, "Our parks are not meant to be a museum to the past." Walt Disney's always been about innovation, technology, creativity. Yeah, I like that. So let's plan to start here, walk all the way around World Showcase, and end up right back here to check out that sunset. Think we can do it? I think we can. Looks like the first stop is here at the World Showplace. I've mentioned this before. This little plant icon here tells you that it's plant-based. We're gonna try Rimi's Ratatouille with eggplant, zucchini, yellow squash, tomatoes, and a red pepper pepperade? Not sure. $5. I did find a nice quiet place outside the World Showplace to remove my face covering and actively eat my ratatouille while stationary. Let's check it out. It looks very delicious. Let's dive in. First impression, it's very good. I like that the vegetables are not too overcooked. They're not mushy. They're still firm and have a bite to them. The sauce is really good. And overall, it's a nice starter. It could use a little salt though, if you ask me. And I have to say, this is one of the tiniest eggplants I've ever seen. Look at that little guy. I think an empty plate says it all. And I'm glad I picked up my festival guide, because here it says there's something called a salt roasted beet tartare. But that takes us back inside the World Showplace. Let's go check it out. So the ratatouille is here at Festival Favorites. And the salt roasted beet tartare, served with pickled vegetables, parsley salad, and a Bernese aioli. $6.50 is here at the Painter's Palette. Not a bad view. Speaking of views, look at that. This is our beet tartare. Now I love beets. I grew up on canned beets and jarred beets growing up, and I love roasted beets, but I've never had them tartare style, which means raw. I guess it's a take on beef tartare. Let's check it out. I'm guessing my flour is also edible. Little crostini. The pickled veg is really good, but it's kind of on the salty side. But it's got a huge pickly kick to it. Not spicy kick, just very pickly. And check it out, the Jaminers are back. I love the Jaminers.
Festival of the Arts! Yeah! Okay. All right.
Okay, I think I said this was cauliflower. It's so good. Not as pickled as that stuff, but really, really good.
Jam. I love jam. Oh, that's right.
And it looks like Alice has been doing some painting on her own. These amazing things were out last year. There's a very steampunk-inspired easel with Belle. There's an awesome painting of Snow White by Doc. And when you're here, come by and say hello to Peter. He's right there. I have never seen this before. Mary Poppins' dress in this window storefront. So I really couldn't talk back there about that beat, what was it called again? Beat Tartar, because the Jammers were jamming, and that was a great show. Those guys are always so cool. But the Beat Tartar, I would call it a really great palate cleanser. Everything was very cold and crisp and fresh. The acid from those pickled vegetables were amazing. I mentioned they were a little salty, but you mix it in with the beet, the raw beet, and that wonderful little crostini and that purple cauliflower. Such a good, I say fresh. It was a fresh, bold, palate cleansing bite. So let's move on. I'm afraid we have missed the sunset. There's a glimpse of what's left of it. Those awesome pink clouds. But check out this beautiful tea garden. Never mind. We didn't miss it at all. Check it out. I love Mary Blair. And I love this. I don't always buy art, but when I do, it's because I love it. I need this. Some might argue, Ken, you don't really need it. You just want it. I'm going to say no. I need it because it brings me joy. And if we learned anything from Inside Out, we all need joy. Look at this guy. Okay, enough sightseeing. We're in Germany. Let's get something to eat. Okay, so we're not in Germany. We're at the Refreshment Outpost. They have a plant-based bratwurst served with spicy turmeric aioli, coffee, barbecue, jackfruit, and slaw. So you go to Germany to get a bratwurst, but you can't get it there, so you have to go to the Outpost, and you have to eat it in China. Sorry about the poor lighting, but here's what we're dealing with. I can't wait to dive into that turmeric. I love turmeric. Okay, first impression, it's very delicious, but very, very messy, so grab extra napkins for sure. I apologize about the lighting, but this is so good. The crunchy vegetables are pickled perfectly, and that coffee jackfruit is really, really cool. The coffee barbecue, and I believe the sausage is from Beyond. I've had this flavor before. Yum, but messy. Yummy, but messy. And who doesn't love the backwards waterfall? Welcome back. It is actually the next day. It was dark out there, and as much as I love EPCOT in the evening, all the lights and the music, it was too dark to record anything, so I thought I'd come back here, show you guys my art that I purchased, as well as a very pleasant surprise, something I wasn't expecting out at the festival. But first, check this out. So this is the art I purchased. It's a small world. And it is an amazing Mary Blair inspired piece. I cannot wait to take this out of the packaging and frame it, hanging up here at the house. The artist, David Perillo. The title of the piece is It's a Small World. It says Dave was born in 1974, the same year as Wham-O introduced the slip and slide. It says here in the first grade, Dave revealed in his autobiography, Me Book, that when he grew up, he wanted to be Ziggy. Ziggy being the famous cartoon. And he draws inspiration for his work from notable television, film, noirs, cartoons, and character advertising icons. Pretty cool. A fun little fact about me, as much as I love Disney art, and I truly do, one of my favorite artists is an artist by the name of Mary Blair. Mary Blair worked very closely with Walt Disney personally on concept art, concepts for ride attractions like It's a Small World, as well as concept art for some of his full-length motion pictures, animated motion pictures. So I'm a huge fan of all of her work, but the biggest piece of Mary Blair's is at the Contemporary Resort Hotel. I apologize about the glare, but this mural, and there's another one on the other side, is 90 feet tall. It was built in 1971 and consists of 1,800 one-foot tiles. It took 18 months to build. Another fun picture of the mural. But the one thing that I want to focus on is this guy right here. It's one of the fun things to spot. I'm not going to show you where he is, but find him when you're there. It's a lot of fun. It is a 5-legged goat. So why did Mary put a 5-legged goat in her mural? It is believed that Mary Blair believed that art should never be perfect, because only God is perfect. So she intentionally put a 5-legged goat in her mural. It's also believed that she thought the Contemporary was such a unique and one-of-a-kind place that her mural should also be one of a kind. But wait, there's more Mary Blair fun coming up right now. Thanks to Disney Food Blog, they are the one-stop shop for all food at Disney. That includes the resorts, the parks, Disney Springs. You can even do a search down here and look for just plant-based options. But today we're going to scroll down and go visit, this year, 2021, the Bronte and Vivado. It says here, savor the bold flavors of South American cuisine. Feast your eyes on artwork of Disney legend Mary Blair. And celebrate the rich cultures of the continent that inspired her iconic style. So it is a Mary Blair themed food stall. I think that's wonderful. It's got some awesome pictures here, some more murals. Here's another fun palette. Mary Blair's bold new style caught Walt Disney's eye. She quickly became his favorite artist after traveling to South America. It says here she was handpicked to create concept art for classic Disney films like Peter Pan, Cinderella, and Alice in Wonderland. There's a picture of Mary in her studio. It says, as a young artist, Mary Blair painted her subjects in photorealistic watercolors. However, her travels in South America with Walt Disney and fellow artists changed that. Vibrant and unique communities in Argentina, Chile, and Brazil so profoundly impacted Blair. Her subsequent art exploded with vivid color. So down here in the menu is a coconut and passion fruit smoothie for $4.50. I got that. I also got a very pleasant surprise. Check out this EPCOT International Festival of the Arts Mary Blair inspired cup. You get your coconut passion fruit smoothie in this, and you get this wonderful little cup to go home with you. That was a wonderful find. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Okay, if you care to, subscribe, and then tap that little notification bell if you like content like this. We are going back out to the parks very shortly for some more fun adventures as we explore the storytelling at the parks and sample some delicious vegan flavors. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys a little later. Bye.